Just because she agreed to let her daughter spend the night at a classmate's home. Alice accidentally triggered a huge disaster. When she hurried to pick up her daughter the next day, the cleaner told her that no one lived here permanently. The house was a vacation hotel. These words were like a bolt from the blue, plunging this family into an abyss instantly. The husband still couldn't believe it and continued to ask, where did the people who came here for vacation go? But the answer was that they had already left. Without hesitation, the couple chose to call the police. But Alice knew well that all this was her own fault. The story should start from yesterday. Once again, Alice rushed to school late. Her job as a flight attendant on a private jet often made it impossible for her to pick up her daughter from school on time. Fortunately, Lucia had a new classmate to accompany her this day. Josie was a new transfer student, and she quickly got along well with Lucia. Josie's mother, Rebecca, also seemed to be a nice mother. After her daughter's pleading, Alice had no choice but to agree to let her go to Josie's home to play. She left Rebecca's mobile phone when leaving. Not long after getting home, Lucia called. She hoped to stay overnight at Josie's home tonight. Alice firmly refused her daughter. After all, she had never stayed overnight at someone else's home. But immediately afterwards, Rebecca's voice came from the other end of the phone. She asked Alice to bring toiletries first, and then make a decision later. When Alice drove to Rebecca's home, she was shocked by the luxurious decoration as soon as she entered the door. In order to better accompany Josie, Rebecca said that she had quit her job to take full care of her daughter. Looking at the warm and hospitable Rebecca and Lucia having a great time playing with Josie, Alice agreed to her daughter's request to stay overnight. Little did she know that this decision would be the beginning of her nightmare. Until the afternoon of the next day, Lucia still hadn't come home. The husband said that he had received a call from Rebecca not long ago. She said that she would send Lucia back at 12 o'clock noon. However, it was already 2 o'clock in the afternoon now, and the call from Rebecca had no caller ID. Alice immediately realized that something was wrong. When the couple rushed to the villa in a hurry, the scene in the video at the beginning happened. In the police station, Alice collapsed and cried in self-blame. If it weren't for her carelessness for a moment, Lucia wouldn't have mysteriously disappeared. The police quickly held a press conference and sought help from all sectors of society through the media. Previously, they had found out that Rebecca provided false documents to the school, so they could only rely on Alice's description and use a computer to draw a portrait of Rebecca.